Okay, now chat, some of you are going to know who this is. The top 10 hottest female Sonic character '*S. Hot chick heaven time.
Sonic the Hedgehog. One of the greatest and most attractive characters ever.
Oh, yeah!
He can run at sound speed.
One of the most attractive characters. Really?
One of the greatest and most attractive characters ever thought up.
I mean, define attractive, because that word usually means one thing. You know, he's an aesthetically pleasing character with a good design that, you know, that lends to the games or whatever, but what do you mean by attractive?
Can run at sound speed, take out enemies in a flash, and best of all, he's blue-colored and knows how to handle the females.
He's blue-colored.
Speaking of females,
the females?
Sonic universe might also be classified as hot chick heaven.
Oh, yes, there we go, the classic.
Because there's such a mess of very beautiful and tough women that it'll make you love the franchise even more.
Only like 3 of which are female, and only 1 of which is not underage.
And since Valentine's Day is around the corner, I've been inspired to make a top 10 list of the most beautiful female Sonic characters. Grab yourself a snack and a glass of orange juice, and try not to reach through this.
Grab that orange juice.
Here we go!
Oh, there he goes! He's fast!
10. Try this question on for size. Who chases and hugs Sonic?
Wait a minute, it's not his speed. He must be using the Chaos Emerald to
all
work.
the time and wields a powerful hammer. Why, it's Amy Rose, of course.
Age 12.
Though more of a cutie than a hottie, you can't deny the fact that she's still attractive. Two things that make her attractive are the fact that she wears a dress.
Let's get it right. Okay, this is a render from Sonic Heroes. She wears a dress that you can clearly see up for the most of the duration of Sonic Heroes. I don't know why Sega decided to give Amy Rose like an upskirt in Sonic Hero, but it is constant. You play Team Rose in that game and you just get upskirt city. It's pretty wild.
And when have you ever seen 3 big, very smooth arcs of hair sticking out of a person's forehead? I haven't.
I haven't, and that must be why she's attractive, I guess? That's a very bizarre
So, once again,
criteria.
Amy Rose is lovely. That is
Lovely.
until she goes berserk and starts hitting stuff with her hammer.
That's right, go
Who's at
berserk.
number 9? It's this alien plant girl from a distant planet, Cosmo from Sonic X. She
Cosmo!
the character's planet to deliver
Now she's like 6 or
a
something.
message saying that the galaxy was under attack by a force called the Metarex. She doesn't do much except tell people to stop fighting and focus on the real matter at hand. The real reason she lands at the number 9 spot is that she becomes Miles Tails Prower's sweetheart. Something Tails
Oh,
needed.
sweetheart. Do you feel like Chris Chan watched this channel unironically? Can we agree? That's my headcanon, is that if we look at Chris Chan's YouTube channel, assuming he has one where he's like subscribed to people, if we look at his channel, he probably has a subscription to Guptil89. It's like, the sweetheart, the hottie female sweetheart. I have a boyfriend. Tell me why I'm stuck as a virgin away. Tell me why I still need to kill a girl my age.
Numero 8. Cream the Rabbit's mother, Vanilla. She's attractive and is the size of an average human mother.
The size of an average human mother, which is a good way of weighing things, you know. Some people like to say this is one Hitler. I'm gonna start saying this is wow, you have at least 2 average human mothers worth of groceries in that car, damn.
What really surprises me about her is that the leader of Team Chaotix, Vector the Crocodile, falls in love with her. Kinda silly, don't you think? She's another character that doesn't do much, but in a Season 3 episode of Sonic X, she helps Chris Thorndike get into space to fight the Metarex along with Sonic and friends.
Wow, great.
What number's next? 7, of course. Wave the Swallow from Sonic Riders.
Oh god. I'm gonna tell you guys the same thing I told the other people that I watched this with when I first saw this video. Man, I remember being like 10 or 11 or whatever when Sonic Riders came out, and my first thought with her was, wait a minute, her name is Swallow. I don't know, that's a beak. That looks like it sure wouldn't be comfortable to, Yeah.
People always root for the good guys, but sometimes the bad guys steal the show. Her mechanical IQ
She's not even a bad guy. She's just a rival.
She also happens to be the smartest member of the Babylon Rose. I wonder why she isn't the leader. Like Jet the Hawk and Storm the Albatross, her specialty is riding the airboards called Extreme Gear. With 2 very long and smooth feathers extending from her head to her calves and droopy eyes, Wave will rock your socks. If
rock your socks.
Take wing.
Why can't you take wing, chat?
Numéro 6. To call the
please
Athena from
cease.
Sonic Adventure 1. Named after an ancient Mayan city of the same name, Tikal is the daughter of Chief Pakakamak. She's yet another character that hardly does it.
Now, am I the only one that's getting, like, what's his name? Fucking, the guy with the dead 5-year-old that he's in love with. Because Tikal's dead. Like, that's the thing. If you don't know Sonic, you don't realize Tikal is like a girl who died like thousands of years ago, and now her spirit helps the Sonic friends, like, stop chaos or whatever. But Tikal is firstly a child and secondly fucking dead. I guess that doesn't count towards or against her hotness. I mean, maybe it doesn't. I don't speak for this guy, but yeah. Tikal's fucking dead. I don't know. This is a little weird.
Except beg her father to stop being so greedy. She also traps herself inside the Master Emerald so that the water god Chaos doesn't rain terror upon the land. When you're the daughter of a person in the highest power,
oh my god.
you need to
and now we just have porn. Look at, I see the titty crease, you fuckers.
your best, and Tikal delivers perfectly. That's why she's number 6.
She's number 6, but can we acknowledge that she has this weird fucking mono-toe leg thing? What is this? Sonic characters should not have fucking sandals. This is bad. I don't like this. The feet people, no, fuck, that's weird.
Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
Okay, so here's Ken Pender's creation.
Mina Mongoose from the Sonic Archie comics. How could you go wrong with a girl who looks like this?
How could you go wrong, chat? She looks like... pretty much... Honestly, in this picture, she looks like your standard furry, but with a weird wig and a stupid costume.
She could run nearly as fast as Sonic, and she went from being a freedom fighter to being a pop star singer. Next to Princess Sally, she looks more humanoid than the other characters. Who could top
really?
someone who has long mauve hair? This
Mauve?
female standing at number 4.
This sexy female.
Blaze the cat. One word, pyrokinesis. How would you like to have that superpower?
Yeah, I mean, technically she is the number 1 hottest female Sonic character.
Blaze could play around in the Himalayas for hours and she would be perfectly fine.
I really don't like the term play around, Dylan.
Also, her 45-degree ponytail makes her look like a Native American.
Oh my god. Again, it reminds me of Chris Chan, the thing where he kept going on about how he lost his virginity to a Cherokee woman or whatever. Like, it's so specific. Again.
I really love the fact that her love interest is the telekinetic hedgehog Silver. The combination of mind-moving and fire superpowers make these two a reliable couple. But what really lands Blaze in the number 4 spot is that her attitude is apparently more different from the other females.
The other females.
Next up is number 3.
See, all the other females are the same, but Blaze is not like those other girls.
What's better than having a female with cascading quills? How about a female with cascading quills and...
Oh wait, no, this is the Ken Pender's creation. I don't know, maybe Mina Mongoose also was, but... Yeah, look at this disgusting fucking thing. This is the one... So, for those of you who don't know Ken Penders, he was a crazy man who did the Sonic comic for many years, and eventually his crazy, fucked up, furry soap opera that he was trying to write, Sega and Archie were just like, can you stop? And they had to do like a full fucking, like, universe continuity reboot type of thing to fucking kill all of his characters. He started, like, suing them, it was a whole thing, and now he's making a bootleg Sonic comic called, like, the Lara Sue Chronicles, and these things aren't echidna, they're echidna with, like, apostrophes. It's, like, literally, like, bootleg fucking Sonic. And he's been developing it for, like, fucking 7 years. I looked it up the other day and I was like, man, I want to make fun of the Lara Sue comic on my stream. I can't. Because he's been like working on this comic since fucking 2011 or something. And it's still just like, oh yeah, I got a couple more pages done. Like, come on, bro.
Hair. Julie Sue, the Echidna, another Archie comic exclusive, has that feature. She's smart, knows exactly what to do as a freedom fighter, and even trained Amy once. She's also the girl of Knuckles' dreams. Lucky him.
Lucky
Her
him.
older self in the series, Mobius, X years later, is just downright hot. Just look.
Downright hot.
Ponytail. Now.
So this guy's just got like a weird hair fetish, I guess, because everyone that with the like long hair is like, oh my god, look at the long ponytail. Oh my god.
We're talking.
Now we're talking.
2, button my shoe. Princess Sally Acorn. There's a lot to
Wait,
say.
no, hang on. Someone in chat says that the art style looks okay. You need to understand. You need to understand. This is what we're talking about. This is the art of Ken Penders. This is the wonderful art of Ken Penders. That's Ken Penders. That's just a little aside, but here's Dylan going off about Princess Sally.
About this character. She's the heir to the throne, Sonic's first official romance, the only character that used to not wear clothes, brave and athletic, the most humanoid character, and is like a mother to Tails. In the TV show Sonic Sat AM, one freedom fighter, the cowardly Antoine, constantly tries to woo Sally but doesn't succeed because he's a coward. The princess is also a semi-perfect example of an excellent love interest.
Okay, look at this chat. Bask with me in the beauty of this man taking a camera and recording his screen, playing a weird YouTube video from like 2006 about Sally and Sonic's romantic moments. Like, just soak this one all in, because this is beautiful.
Although there were a couple of times when she really snapped and acted like a lunatic. In the comics,
just like those women always do, am I right?
Sally Acorn really stands out amongst the slew of females, not just because she's Sonic's first official love interest, or because she's the only one who didn't wear clothes.
Is it still bestiality if Sonic is fucking a squirrel? Because she's a squirrel, right? And Sonic's a hedgehog. And just because it's not just because this isn't him kissing a human, this is still weird. I don't like this.
Official love interest.
Why was this in a comic? Oh my god. Oh god, I would love to take a look at the Sonic comic someday on stream. That would be great.
Or because she's the only one who didn't wear clothes, but because in the comics she grew very long hair. And
again with the hair.
Becoming the queen.
What?
You've seen a pyrokinetic cat, a swallow, 2 gorgeous echidnas.
Now we all know who the #1 hottest Sonic female is.
Even a princess.
It shouldn't even be up for debate.
Those kinds of females. Well, get ready, folks. This is the #1 hottest Sonic the Hedgehog female character.
It's clearly Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh yeah. Oh, it's her. The close-up on her titties. To be fair, this is pretty much the only Sonic character who was explicitly designed in more ways than one. Explicitly designed to be like sexy. So yeah, she is probably the hottest Sonic character. That's fair. I guess.
Rouge the Bat. If anybody denies it, how dare you? This woman can fly, she's as strong as Knuckles, and is a femme fatale, seducing other characters into getting what she wants.
But she doesn't have any hair. She doesn't have the long flowing hair. Ah, it's fine. Titties. It's that makes up for it.
Instead of having one love interest, she has 2, Knuckles and Shadow the Hedgehog. Being a treasure thief, she's only interested in one object set. Jewels, especially the Chaos Emeralds.
All the world's gems are hers to keep. So, in other words, she's like a gold digger. I don't know. That's
There actually have been situations where Rouge's cleavage has been exposed, but it eventually got censored.
I feel like this is more disturbing. I feel like this bizarre chest lump that's happening here is more disturbing than just having her have tits.
What a price to pay.
Thanks,
I
4
think
kids.
the best part about this beauty is that she wears 3 different outfits unlike the other female characters. And who wouldn't want to fly across the landscape, be as strong
Well,
as
so, wait a second. Amy also wears different outfits.
Sean Johnson, and flirt with any male
Sean Johnson?
anytime, anywhere? These 3 traits make Rouge the Bat triumph over all of the Sonic the Hedgehog females. My hat goes off to you, Sonic Team USA. You ought to be proud.
Even though I'm pretty sure it was Sonic Team Japan that designed her, but yeah, Sonic USA, okay.
There you have it, folks. Those were the hottest female chicks in the Sonic universe. I hope you enjoyed it. Happy Valentine's Day, and I'll see you later. Here we go!
He's fast! Oh my god, and then it's got this whole outro. Characters are copyright. Ungravitify casual. Live and learn. What the fuck is this? What is this? Why is it? I guess these are the people that sang the songs or whatever, but what? Why? Alright. Yeah, so that's Guptil89's top 10 Sonic ladies. Females, if you will. These are some classic Dylan Guptil videos that he's removed from the internet, including one of the most horrific things I've ever seen. Firstly, you know, this one's short. This is him reviewing Ray William Johnson's Doin Your Mom! And the great thing about Dylan Guptil is that he is an angel. He is a little angel. He's a very wholesome fellow. We think he might be like, I don't know, LDS or Mormon or something, because he doesn't like curse words, and he doesn't like things that are indecent. Yeah, even though he made that video about wanting to bang a bunch of 5-year-olds from the Sonic games. Here's him reviewing Doin Your Mom by Ray William Johnson, the classic. Don't you have something else in mind instead of describing this user?
Apparently, Mr. Johnson is part of a hip-hop group called Fatty Spins. Recently, he made a song called, get this, Doin Your Mom. Doin Your Mom?
It's like, what were they thinking?
That's just insulting!
That's the idea, friend. Yes, that is indeed insulting. Congratulations.
I dared myself to watch the music video of that song, and this is what happened.
I'm doing your mind, yes, yours. First floor in the Walmart, picking out your drawers.
Oh boy. We got some good music that's gonna get me copyright blocked from Ray William Johnson. I love his reaction here, though. Now, first of all, I'd like to let you know this is the highest quality it'll go, 240p. And that's all you need, really. How ironic. Giggity, giggity, giggity. Imagine listening to Doin Your Mom. I mean, that's how I feel when I listen to that song, because it was like 10 years ago and it's horribly dated and not funny anymore. But like, he's reacting to that on a whole other level of like, this is crude and indecent.
After that, I had to calm myself down gradually. I'll tell you.
What game do you think he's playing there? He's playing something. He's doing something.
I'll tell you, it wasn't a good experience. But hold on, it gets even better. He made a t-shirt of the same title. I can't even begin to imagine why that article of clothing exists. Who's gonna want to wear that junk?
A lot of people, actually. I mean, hey, I don't like the song particularly either, but I would wear that shirt.
You wear it, you get nothing but mad responses you'll regret. Take that shirt off! Were you raised in a barn full of idiots? We do not
I love these, like, memes that he's created. These, like, stock photos mixed with, like, speech bubbles. Like, yeah, you don't want to wear the Doin Your Mom shirt. One of your teachers might find it indecent. I feel like that's the point. I don't know. You know, call me crazy. I feel like he might be missing the point about why somebody would wear a shirt like that.
Wow, that repulsiveness in school! I'm writing a note to your parents and sending you to the office. Get out! And eventually, this will happen. Sir, can I talk to you for a minute?
I love that it just ends there, but yeah, you know, it's a slippery slope. You wear a little bit of RWJ merch, and you know, you wind up behind bars. It's happened to all of us. Now, I want to show you Celebration 15, Nux the Echidna, Part 2. Part 1 is also kind of worth seeing. In Part 1, we'll watch a little of this one, but... Sega! Oh, that's what that says. Okay. I've been calling that Konami all along. So this is to celebrate Sonic's 15th anniversary. This was 2006. October of 2006. Nucleus the Echidna, protector of the Master Emerald and a resident of Angel Island.
And a resident of Angel Island.
Never mind, he's narrating for us, okay.
Announced that he'd come to the United States to join the festivity of Sonic the Hedgehog celebration through a dance on Halloween night. Marching through the streets, carrying a wooden stage, and his cameramen carrying a spotlight, the two set the scene for a big performance.
And what a performance it is, honestly.
Okay.
Now, again, this is the best quality we have. This one's actually 360. It sure doesn't look like it, but yeah, best quality we have. And this is him in a Knuckles outfit, dancing footloose and fancy-free out there in the park, I guess. Some park. And there's a flag at his feet. And I mean, he just keeps going, really. There's some people show up at one point. You watching Knuckles? He is indeed. I mean, he's dancing. I don't know if it's to the music. To all the pain and turmoil, just believe in myself, won't rely on others. You know, it's a good song. I don't know about the dancing necessarily, but it's a good song. Who says Americans have no culture? No, wait, we need to hear that again. Power! I don't know why there's a random lightning effect. From all that I know, Knuckles doesn't shoot lightning. I don't know why that happens. You know, when I saw this last night, I was like, you know, this is a little bit cringe, but I mean, listen, he's putting himself out there. He's dancing in public. You gotta give him some points for that at the very least. And the song ends, and I don't know how much of the clapping that's happening was added in post. Like that lightning superpower that Knuckles has. It might be a group of people have formed around him, you know? Like, let's not discredit him. He might have just, you know, drawn that kind of attention. This is to celebrate Sonic the Hedgehog's 15th anniversary. Yay. I'd like to just imagine with all these people clapping for him, he just whips out his cock and starts pissing on the American flag. That would be great. Talk about a performance. So, you know, that's Celebration Nux the Echidna Part 1, but Part 2 is where it gets real special. Part 2 is his Let's Play. And I need you to brace yourselves for this. Knuckles plays Sonic Heroes.
A sea pounce. Looks like Hedgie-hime's robots are here too.
I'm ready to take them.
Oh
I
man.
never forget myself saying that.
There he is.
Knuckles, can you open this stone door for us?
Sure thing.
Look at all those Hedgie-hime robots.
Too cool.
Well, that's another one of my favorite quotes.
Beginning to crumble. We better get moving.
Oh yeah.
Current from that Pandaioh. Ready to try the grind slide?
I always thought he was so cute.
He means Tails. I don't know if Knuckles would think that Tails is cute. I don't know. That might just be you. That might just be you.
Man, I love my power. Speak of a Sonic.
It's like... Shut up, FNAF sounds. It's like you can forget at a certain point that he's standing there in a Knuckles outfit playing Sonic Heroes. But he is. That's what he's doing. That is what's happening right now. And, you know, it's just easy. Just keep it in mind, you know, while this is happening.
Man, I tell you, sometimes it's hard to keep up with Sonic.
I mean, he's got the outfit going on. He's got the shoes. And now, you know, he's just playing the game.
Got that right.
Got that right.
In fact, I think I always think I'm right.
What? I always think I'm right. That's like something that Ernest Cline would write.
Finally, my cue has arrived.
Gave up on subtitling it.
Yeah.
Now keep in mind this part where he starts getting really mad at Sonic Heroes and swearing and bleeping out the swears. Just keep that in mind.
What the? Oh, man.
Oh, man.
I've seen my fella fall off like that. You know, the thing is, I seem to be a lot better at old school games than this.
Look at the eyes, chat. Chat, look at the eyes. Chat, never stop thinking about the eyes.
In fact, I'm gonna switch to them right now.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a quick word from our sponsors.
Okay, this part is incredibly bizarre.
The wonders of 80s games put onto a single joystick.
That's right, everyone. This is a joystick that has some of your favorite video games on it, created by Namco. And now you can own one just like your friend Knuckles.
Mamma mia!
This is like a YouTube poop. What am I watching? Oh my god.
Be found at your local game store or Walmart. Or you can check out one at eBay.com.
Namco rules!
Better hurry before the...
Now, I'd like to point out that we are reasonably certain that the person doing this voice right now is his mom. Because we made the joke when I watched this last night with some people, we made the joke that the person holding the camera has to be his mom. Then later in the video, he's got credits which credit the camera person as DB Cooper and also credit the voice in the commercial as DB Cooper. So yeah, it's his mom.
Stock runs out. The Ms. Pac-Man joystick. Relive the old days once again.
We now return to our featured program.
So yeah, he just randomly out of nowhere has an ad that he made for a product that is not his product to sell. I don't know. Apparently Chris Chan did that. I don't recall Chris Chan doing that, but I'm told that Chris Chan also made like phony advertisement spoofs for things that he liked. So, yeah.
Oh, man. This seems a lot tougher than I expected. Ah, screw this.
So you're not good at Sonic Heroes or the old classics like Pole Position.
I'm trying this out myself.
Galaga, okay.
Oh yeah, I remember playing this back at the arcade.
Now when you say playing this back in the arcade, his name is Guptil89, so like I'm assuming he was born in 89, but man, I don't know. I don't recall arcades as a kid having Galaga. That's pretty old school, man. I don't know, but yeah, he plays... I love that in this video that's ostensibly a celebration of Sonic the Hedgehog. He fucking stops playing Sonic and he switches over to...
Oh yeah, take that!
He switches over to Galaga instead. Celebrate Sonic the Hedgehog by switching to something made by fucking Namco. Oh god, the butt rock. Yeah, actually, before we finish here, he does have this part. I love how much louder that is than everything else. This is a cursed image. You can feel free to share that with your friends. But yeah, that's Knuck's Celebration Part 2. I'd like to now share with you Hedgehog versus Hedgehog, the ultimate race. Now, if you thought this was anything like Chris Chan before, you need to see this. Because I'm pretty sure Chris's art might be a little better than his. Let's watch. DG Productions. Sega! Stop every time with the Sega. Now he is... I'm certain that he was really proud of this intro. You know, with the text coming in, there's like color stuff happening. What's this music? Jesus. This is like Resident Evil basement music again. Oh god, it's loud. Bask in the art, everybody. Bask in the Amy over here.
Gotcha this time, Sonic.
Amy, what's the deal? Why can't you just go bother someone else?
Are you doing anything special today?
Well, I'm gonna be racing Shadow at 10:30 a.m. at Green Hill.
Are you gonna marry me after that?
I know the songs from SA2. Wait, hang on. That opening one was? Really? I don't remember that one at all, but like this song, yeah, this one's from SA2, but...
I bet you are.
This is his mom again, like... Keep in mind, as we proceed with this, that this is his mom, playing Amy Rose, just... Most likely, I mean, charitably, it might have been his sister... Possibly, but like it's probably his mom.
For the last time, no! I've been through this many times before, and I don't want to have to go through it again.
Come on, you know you want me, True Blue.
Hey, what are you...
So the character that Sonic is... The character that Dylan is playing is Sonic. And the character that his mom is playing is this weird bong with legs and a head that is apparently Amy Rose. And the character played by probably his mom, again, we don't know for certain, but probably, just kisses Dylan's character here and gets him all flustered.
Hang on, I need to do something important.
I think he likes me.
You're so sweet, Mom. Oh, our boy's back!
How We Die, Harry Potter, To Kill a Mockingbird.
He's got To Kill a Mockingbird on the same shelf with Harry Potter. I don't know how that's organized. Maybe there's just no organization.
Oh, hi, Sonic.
You need like a Seinfeld like laugh track and clapping every time somebody enters. Like he slides in like Kramer, just like, whoa, hello, Knuckles.
Knuckles, it's important that you hear this. Something romantic just happened to me.
Are you okay? It looks like you were kissed.
I'm a big fan of how Knuckles sounds like Brian Griffin in this video.
It was by Amy.
Whoa.
Hey, look. I'm gonna be racing Shadow in half an hour at Green Hill, but I really need to take a nap in your house somewhere.
Gosh, I don't know about that. I just cleaned this place up myself. All right, you could take a nap on my couch.
Thanks, man. I owe you one.
And you say you just cleaned up, but your bookshelf is clearly disorganized. All right, now.
Little help? Anyone?
So follow along with this one, right? So Amy kisses Sonic, and then Sonic feels the overwhelming urge to take a nap. And to quote Bear, this is some real virgin shit right here. This, I don't know. I think somebody suggested that maybe when he was a kid, like saw his parents kiss, and then they were like, we're gonna go take a nap together, and maybe that's what he thinks is happening. But I think he thinks that when you kiss someone, you go and you take a nap after. I think that's what is going on here. I don't know, like when we first saw the kiss part, like we assumed that he was gonna go.
Hang on, I need to do something important.
The obvious joke there is, he's gotta go jerk off, but apparently he goes to take a nap. What is this? Taking a nap.
Little help? Anyone?
And now, for whatever reason, we've got Final Rush music playing in Green Hill Zone. It's incredibly incongruous.
Hey there, Shadow. Oh, it's you, Sonic. Hey, I have a curious question to ask.
I really like how Sonic's body is, like, unbelievably flat. Like, he's so flat. I don't know. It's like he got pressed in a machine. His head is, like, directly attached to his torso. I don't like this. I don't like this.
Do you think I might be able to outrun a Harrier jet? Well, maybe if you tried hard enough. But what about you? You think I could outrun you? I doubt it. Oh yeah? We'll just see about that. Bring it, Blue Hedgehog.
So, again, the race was apparently already happening, but now he's, like, challenging Shadow to a race. The plot is, I'm gonna assume this is, like, Memento, and this is just being shown to us out of order.
All right, you guys, get into positions.
Oh, there's Tails. Knuckles has always felt that he's cute.
Okay. On my count. 3, 2, 1, go!
Okay, you know, I hate to be
2, 1, go!
I hate to be making fun of the art, like, more than I need to, but does anybody need a new avatar? I believe the term derpy is appropriate here.
Oh.
Not gonna get me. What the? Might as well. Mustn't give up. Gotta beat this guy.
Someone in chat says Tails gets trolled as Twin Peaks compared to this. Oh yeah, no, Tails gets trolled as true art. This is not.
This race shall soon be mine. How on earth did you catch up? Some people call me the fastest thing alive. Go on, keep telling yourself that.
Now, I'd like to point out here, how many people in chat play Sonic games? Because I do. I am not afraid to admit that I'm a Sonic fan. And there are so many Sonic games. This is going to be a bit of a rant, but there are like so many Sonic games where Sonic's friends can run at least as fast as Sonic, if not faster. Like in Sonic Adventure, Tails and Knuckles are both fast. In like Sonic Advance, Amy is super fucking fast. Like I don't know, it makes Sonic look less impressive by comparison. I like to just imagine Sonic as just like this prick who's like he beat one person in a race. He beat Charmy B in a race 10 years ago. And ever since then, he's just been like, yeah, who's the fastest? Who's the fastest? And everybody else is just like, he has nothing. Let's just let him have this.
Impossible. How could I lose? What's the time, Tails?
You finished in 3 minutes and 12 seconds.
Yeah!
And I mean,
am the fastest.
I would show the rest of this, but like nothing else happens. It's really just, it's so surface level, I guess is how I would put it. It's very surface level. Now I'd like to watch this one where he rants about game reviewers using curse words. This video is just under 8 minutes long, and I spent like an hour laughing at it last night. So let's watch. Someone in chat said Shadow looked nice again. Yeah, anytime that one of the characters looks remotely decent, it's most likely a trace, and usually I can tell where it's even traced from. But this is called Rant a Wreck, and I really don't know if that's supposed to be a pun or something. Rant a Wreck. Is that like a thing? Is it like a Pokemon or some stupid shit? I don't know. And now we've got fucking Welcome to the Jungle playing in the background, which, you know, it's Dylan Guptill. I don't know if we really need Welcome to the Jungle happening, but just look at this. If only I started every one of my videos with like this word art fucking smorgasbord that's happening. This is like a fucking orgy of fonts and serifs and flame effects from GeoCities. This is beautiful. No, Slash is still playing.
We all have things that tick us off in life. For example, bullies, drugs, and hard-to-control children.
Rent-a-wreck? Someone in chat says rent-a... Is that a thing? I don't know. It seems to be a pretty, like, specific reference that he's making, but maybe that's
I can ignore all of these things. However, there's one thing that's been bothering me that I can't ignore. I'm talking about these users my age and up showing their complete lack of thoughtfulness when reviewing a video game. It's like someone pursuing a PhD but only reads comic books.
Hey, I resemble that.
I can't stand. First of all, a few of them don't use a script. I wonder if they have written down any notes at all. Secondly, many of them don't edit the footage in the video.
Now, you need to keep in mind that this was uploaded last year, but like this is a re-upload, and the original was probably like in the late 2000s, maybe 2010. And he's specifically talking about 3 game reviewers. You can probably guess 2 of them. The third one, you will never be able to guess who he's complaining about, but,
videos. It's basically footage that occurs as if you turned on the video game console and started to play from start to finish. And the third one is the worst of the worst. I'm sure some folks will object to this complaint. The worst part about these guys is repeated profanity and vulgar actions.
Who the fuck would be profane on YouTube? Who in the 7 circles of shit would do such a thing? God damn.
Thought so. But let me explain. When you don't script yourself, you sound boring with a lot of uhs, ums, and many pauses. To be more specific, how would you like it if a radio or TV announcer started telling a story and had no idea how he or she would tell it? With all the stammering and time wasting, wouldn't it make you want to change the channel?
You can tell this came out at a time before streaming and podcasts were a big thing. I can think of like most of what I watch is like that, honestly. That's just, I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, that's one of his main complaints.
We usually only get to see the first few levels of the game you're reviewing. That doesn't always show us the troubled points you're describing. Sometimes people watching would want to see the later levels. I certainly would. I don't want to see someone continuously failing to pass a stage or level and having to start over. The third problem...
Wait, you wouldn't want to see that? A lot of people do want to see that, though. Okay, so here's nostalgia critic dressed up as AVGN. Get used to this picture.
Profanity and disgraceful actions is the #1 reason why most game reviewers are hard to enjoy. This problem raises a big question. Do you absolutely think it is necessary to spew out dirty language and have it bounce off a viewer's eardrums?
I just want to make a video that's like edited exactly like this, but I'm wearing the Doin Your Mom shirt and every second word is an F-bomb. I want to do it. Chad, I gotta do it. I don't know if I can find a video camera that's this shitty, though.
I mean, think about it for a minute or two. Do you want to know why dirty language is a huge deal? It's mostly because of 2 important points. The first point is, the inappropriate words being launched out of your oral cavity like bullets just make you sound quite unintelligent and not even funny in the slightest.
You wouldn't want to sound unintelligent while you're talking about video games on the internet.
Too many reviewers' favorite words are the F words, the A words, and the S word.
The A words. I like that he's categorized these. If only he had said F words, A words, and G words, then we would have had a real nice... that would have been...
Those words have basically replaced...
Blast! Dagnabbit! This is a pound of trash! Confounded lousy game! You jerk! Jump! These are his suggestions for, an angry video game reviewer making commentary about a shitty part of a game. Confounded lazy game! He wants people to talk like old-timey prospectors, I guess.
Every possible adjective, noun, and interjection imaginable.
Yeah, note that he doesn't have any problem with N-words. No issue from Dylan Guptill on that situation. But yeah, he's going into this bizarre thing where like the words are sentient and they're dominating the conversation. The S word is saying, "You words are so weak compared to us." So again, this is just very bizarre. This is really out there.
I feel as if people are devoted to these words as if they were awesome presidents or prime ministers. Honestly.
When have you ever heard of a comparison like that? Devotion to words being like the words are presidents or prime ministers. Again, just surreal. Just a level of surrealism that I can't deal with.
Like, guys, can't you think of something better to say or a better way to say it? Swear words are just a crunch! Besides, you should really take this into consideration. It's also the second point I want to make. There are children who use the internet.
Oh no, imagine if a child found AVGN. What hell hath wrought?
That's right, I said children. What if a kid...
Children, like all of those girls in my top 10 hottest Sonic characters video. Fuck.
Stumbled upon your review and started reciting out loud, "This game is a piece of shit. I can't stand this crap anymore. I'm done having a day." They'll be sent to their room with soap in their kissers.
Was this... Okay, was Dylan here... like the original Captain America, but in real life? Like, was he like part of some kind of experiment in the 1930s? And then they like froze him and he woke up nowadays? Like, is that what's happening? Because he is truly like Encino, man. He is from another time. He is... he is out here talking about, like, soap in the kissers if a kid says a swear word.
Along with a glass of water and a bucket. Don't you realize that when a child hears other people cuss, he or she will think that it's cool? Don't you want to set a better example than that?
I mean, maybe it is cool.
Hey kids, guess what? It's alright for you to mimic me because I have amazing talent. So forget about Fred and Smosh. Watch my videos. You'll be cooler than they are.
Is this Colin from Canada? The smile is not good. That's a good thumbnail, though. Maybe. Yeah, forget, what was that, though?
Fred and Smosh?
Forget about Fred and Smosh. Now, these are the content creators that kids should be watching, I guess, according to Dylan here. If you're a little child on the internet, you should be watching the unfunny child with a voice changer instead of the people that, like, you know, script and edit their videos and usually are pretty funny. Now, something that needs to be pointed out here as he goes through this is I really truly believe he has missed the point of, like, the angry gamer, you know, trend of, like, the late 2000s, like AVGN and people like him. I really think he's completely missed the point, because, like, you know, sometimes he'll make comparisons. He'll be like, oh, well, you're being totally inconsiderate while you're talking about a video game, and he'll bring up, like, I can't find it here, but he'll bring up, like Smash Brothers or whatever, and it's like, no, these people aren't reviewing good games most of the time. They're reviewing stuff that makes them upset and, like, angry. There's a reason why the swear words are happening over Simon's Quest. There's a reason AVGN doesn't make his videos about, like, Mario or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. And there's another thing, too, is that I can't speak for, you know, the other people of the trend of angry gamer people from, like, 2008 or whatever. Like Irate Gamer, he was just trying to rip off AVGN, so, like, whatever with him. But AVGN in particular, who obviously started that whole trend, he was playing a character. There's a reason why his character is, like, a depressed, weird man drinking himself to death. Oh, speaking of which, I've got the chocolate whiskey here. Drink them if you got them. Only if it's legal for you to do so. But there's a reason why, like, AVGN is like that, because he's playing a character who gets, like, unreasonably, incomprehensibly fucking mad at, like, the Back to the Future game for the NES. You know what I mean? The swear words add to that, and furthermore, not so much anymore. AVGN kind of does just use swear words as, like, a crutch now. But that's because he's a little bit less creative, I think, than he once was. But back in the day, man, AVGN could fucking paint a tapestry of swear words. There's a reason why his theme song is about, like, the diarrhea dump from a deer or whatever the fuck. Like, he was a wordsmith when it came to foul language, and, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind, Dylan, if you ever watch this video, which you probably won't. But, you know, that's another thing to keep in mind. There's an art to foul language just as much as anything else. But again, we need to. I just want to show this clip again, because this is just a great part of the video.
Better example than that? Hey kids, guess what? It's alright for you to mimic me because I have amazing talent. So forget about Fred and Smosh. Watch my videos. You'll be cooler than they are.
I like that the thing that he, like, his problem is, like, I have talent. It's very specific. It's not like, hey, don't worry, I'm cool and more hip and I use the dirty language your parents don't like or whatever. It's like, I have more talent. And yeah, AVGN does have more talent than fucking Fred or well, I don't know about Smosh necessarily. They have, like, talent that goes into, like, putting their videos together. I'm amazed that Smosh still exists. Every now and then, Smosh is on the fucking trending page, and I'm like, it's Smosh. What is this? What the fuck is this? It's like, it truly is like if Fred was still around, but yeah, I guess he's like a fan of Fred and Smosh, so, you know, that's about the level he's on, I guess. And he's upset at the talent that the game review. It seems like he's got a bone to pick with someone.
Oh, man. I sure don't want to say that again. Whew. To put it simply, using profanity and vulgarity during a review of a video game is unnecessary.
Now keep in mind, chat, we watched this man, he will have you believe that it was actually Knuckles, but we watched this man dressed as Knuckles playing Sonic Heroes, and he was getting mad at the game. So he is not unaware of the fact that playing Sonic Heroes is fucking awful and horrendous. That's right, LS Mark. I'm talking to you directly. He is not unaware that Sonic Heroes is fucking trash, and that sometimes you play a game and you go flying off the fucking level due to a terrible, stupid fucking... God, I hate Sonic Heroes. But, sometimes you get mad at a game and you wind up cursing at it. So he's not even unaware of that, but I guess he just wants people to crack down on that sort of thing. It's a bad habit, I guess.
It's also just plain boring. This suggestion is directed towards 3 reviewers that people seem to pay the most attention to. Chris Bors, the irate gamer.
I love that he puts fucking the irate gamer first. You know... If there's anything that goes to show you didn't, there's some part of AVGN that you missed, it's probably putting the irate gamer first. Well, I don't know. It's just one of them is clearly the ripoff of the other, and you put that guy first. I don't know. It's very
James
strange.
Rolfe, the angry video game nerd, and Douglas Darian Walker.
He's not a game reviewer. Now, this is one of my favorite parts of this video. Multiple times throughout this video, he uses the picture of Doug Walker dressed as the AVGN in the one video that they did where they like crossed over, and I think AVGN did a movie and Doug Walker did a game review, and it was Bebe's Kids. I remember that video. He did this for one video. It's very bizarre to me that he singles out the Nostalgia Critic as a game reviewer. Like, this whole time it's not even like he's just been talking about reviewers in general. He's been talking specifically about game reviewers. And he's specifically going after the Nostalgia Critic in the one video where he did the game review. This is like the first time I've ever sort of defended the Nostalgia Critic. It's wild. But yeah, I don't understand why he's going after Doug Walker. I don't even think he swore a lot, did he? I don't really remember. Maybe he did.
That guy with the glasses. I have an idea. Why don't you revise some of your reviews when you get the chance? Sure, it's a truckload of work, but if you do that, you might just end up with more fans.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We just need to... 3.49 million subscribers. But, you might end up with more fans if you just cut out some of the swear words and, make all your videos Leave It to Beaver squeaky clean.
Right now, you might either be throwing a hissy fit or wondering, what would be a good review to watch? Well, luckily, I know 4 places on the net where civilized behavior is found. Nightwing01's YouTube channel page.
Okay. So we're about to find some civilized behavior, everybody. Let me just, Nightwing01. Now, we're not gonna watch too much of this, because he's playing the Teddy Lady game. Can we just acknowledge that Resident Evil, that Capcom sold RE8 on Titty Lady and nothing else but Titty Lady, and maybe a second or two of Chris Redfield also, but they sold it on pretty much only Titty Lady, and she's in the game for fucking less than a half an hour. I don't know. There's something weird about that, but But yeah, this guy is now like a weird shill channel talking about the Zack Snyder Justice League. And I guess he's like a streamer who plays through the Avengers. Oh, great. But if you go by his most popular, one of his old videos here was this review of Mario Galaxy. Does he have any other... Oh god, just give me the reviews. Season 1 of reviews. What do we got? Sparkster. Okay, we need a game that sucks. I need to see this man who Dylan here loves. I need to see him review a game that sucks. And I can't see this again is like he's comparing this guy who's reviewing like Mario Galaxy to fucking AVGN who talks about Lester the Unlikely. There's a bit of a difference there, Like Mario Galaxy, I know that it sucks and everybody who likes it is an idiot, but that being said, it's a lot of people like it. It's not a terrible game or anything. I'm obviously joking. I don't particularly love Mario Galaxy as much as everybody else, but it's obviously a very good game. But there's not that many games on here that suck. Let's watch the Secret Rings review. Okay, so he's got no music in his intro. AVGN and people like that, their whole entire gimmick is that they talk about games that are bad. And most of the games this guy's talking about are good, so, maybe he wouldn't need to have as many curse words.
I happen to really...
Wait, hang on. Sonic and the Secret Rings. Oh yeah, this is some quality YouTube content right here. I'm glad that he pointed us to this guy's channel in particular.
I happen to really enjoy this game. Visually, it was just incredible for the Wii.
Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you joking? Are you fucking joking? This game barely fucking functions! You can't even jump properly 95% of the time! What are you, a fucking idiot or something?
Otherwise, it follows that of the Arabian Night series, which I have to give it to the Sonic team. That was a pretty original idea, and it played out really well.
Yeah, it would have played out well if you could play the fucking game!
Unique locations.
Oh, this does seem like the kind of asshole who would like Sonic and the Secret Rings. I'm sorry, we're done with this. But yeah, that's what Dylan wants us to watch, as opposed to AVGN or something.
Strange Gamer's channel page?
Now, we can't find Strange Gamer, as far as I know. Maybe he changed his name or something, but there are a couple other Strange Gamers, and none of them are, old-timey reviewers or whatever, but... GameSpot.com, everybody. If you want a good, funny game review, a satirical game review with a bit of a twist, maybe it's got some skits in there with Bugs Bunny taking a shit on a game cartridge or something. Yeah, just watch GameSpot, bro. They have it. Just make sure you don't watch that one review that was totally fucking paid off. Or that other review that was completely paid off. Other than that, you're good.
And GameTrailers.com.
Game Trailers, who hosted Screw Attack, which hosted AVGN.
That's a total of only 4 places on the net, and on one hand, where civilized reviews can be found. Think about it.
Civilized
Who wants
reviews.
to hear a person my age or older shout loudly and curse like a sailor over a video game?
That's the point! I love this! He's legitimately showing a part where AVGN is losing his mind over fucking Karate Kid or whatever. And it's yeah, that's what it's all about. Da 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 da. He has even spoken of this. This isn't even just my interpretation of the grand fiction that is AVGN. No, James Rolfe has spoken about this is a character. I'm not really like this in real life. This is a guy who's weird and pathetic and lives in a basement, and all he does is bitch over games from 1989. Made by LJN. This is... And he drinks Rollin' Rock on the Rollin' Rocker. It's that's the point. I don't know. Maybe to Dylan's credit, maybe he just didn't watch enough of this. He didn't watch enough of AVGN to, know what is going on with it. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. Something's going on here. This is just a very strange video, chat.
Parents tell you to stop shouting over a game when you're young, and at your age, that info should be hardwired to your cerebrum. Even though you're acting, the cursing is abrasive and tiresome.
Again, that's the point. That is literally. Thank you for explaining the point.
Let me assure you, I like the work of James Rolfe, Chris Bors, and Douglas Walker. However, there are a few things about those reviewers.
There's a few minor things about them that makes them less enjoyable. Chris Bors. Yeah, there's a couple minor things about this fucking idiot that makes him less than enjoyable. Yeah.
That make them less enjoyable. Take Mr. Rolfe's work, for instance. He puts.
By the way, I just can't get over the fact that he is genuinely putting him on the same level as the guy who just ripped off all of his videos. Like that's how out of touch with this as he is. Like he doesn't even know. He doesn't even go here. And another thing too, he keeps bringing up Doug Walker. It's like you could have even brought up Spoonie and it would have made more sense. Why Doug Walker? He doesn't even review games. He played fucking Bebe's Kids once, and then another time, like 5 years later or something, he did a horrible Let's Play of a Bart Simpson game, and then he never touched another video game. Why is he on your list?
Reviews up on 3 different websites: GameTrailers.com, ScrewAttack.com, and Cinemassacre.com. All reviews I've seen are flooded with swears and common crude phrases.
I'd rather some crude action. What the... Again, he makes all these memes with like his word art and his Windows Movie Maker. What do you think this word is? That's something. You know what's star. What were they thinking? He's got that one up there. That's good. Well, wait, what's wrong with what were they thinking? That one's not a curse word. There's no curse words in that. Come on. What were they thinking?
I want to know! His on Cinemassacre.com are similar, except that they are not as loaded with bad language as his AVGN videos. Even if Rolfe is part of an R-rated movie site, there is no need to include things like, they'll kick your ass till shit comes out your ears.
Why? Why is there no need for that? I mean, there's no need to upload the video. There's no need to have a website. Like, do you want to get existential, Dylan? There's no need to make Sonic beats Shadow in a race and kisses Amy and takes a nap comic. But you did. Like, there's no need for a lot of things.
I can understand crude jokes and many swears in an R-rated movie or mature-rated game, since it's authentic for where the action takes place. However, in a game review, not to mention a movie or TV show review, the included vulgarity and profanity is out of line in place.
Why is it, though? Because you say that? It's like, what if you just want to do that in your video? What if that's... You know, what if you are just some guy and you're completely unscripted and you just want to talk about weirdos on the internet and you happen to lace every other word with fuck, every other sentence with fuck and shit and piss and cum? You know, what then? What if that's just who you are? Like, I don't know, man. You know? There's no need to make a fucking fan dub of the Portal intro or whatever it is that we're about to see.
If these guys used their intellect as well as their talent, the audience scale would broaden out beyond 12 to 15-year-olds. Thanks a ton to everyone who has watched this, and I hope you enjoyed it.
Why is he so aggressive?
See you guys again sometime. Peace.
And then it just cuts back to Welcome to the Jungle, and I really love the outro here. Stylized backgrounds by Dylan Guptill. Editing by Dylan Guptill. Script by Dylan Guptill. Finn. So very good. Very, 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 very nice and hot. That's Dylan. And, you know, we'll take a very brief look at his actual... This is like re-uploads of his stuff. But this is his actual channel, and you know, it's easy to make fun of a guy on his, like, deleted videos or whatever. You know, that's the stuff that he knows is kind of cringy or embarrassing. But if we go here, oh, we're already by most popular, right? If we go here, oh, he's got the hedgehog race again. Oh no, these ones aren't even deleted. Why? Why are they on that other channel if they're still on his channel? Oh god. So I just want to share with you. Okay, man, I didn't intend for this to be a fully just Guptel stream. I had other stuff to look at, but I want to take a brief look at his Doom review, where he reviews the Nightmare mode, the hardest difficulty for Doom, the original Doom. This is from 13 years ago, and this, I guess you could say, this is his attempt at being a civilized game reviewer who doesn't use such profane and awful language. So this is his tips and tricks for the Doom, the hardest difficulty of Doom. And one thing about this that I need to say right outright is, as if anybody is familiar with gaming in the Clinton years, you might get a similar vibe from this. I don't know.
What can you say? Doom was one of the very first first-person shooter series ever created, and it's also one of the best. The gameplay is great, and if it became sluggish, you had the option to lower graphic details and other things like screen size to make it play more smoothly. There were
Wow, the game had graphics settings. Amazing. What an odd thing to start in the first 30 seconds of your review. Just be like, guys, Resident Evil 8 is great. It's super cool. It has graphics options. You can change between DirectX 11 and 12. Okay.
5 levels of difficulty to choose from, and you could do harder ones if you got better at it. When you finish the game on ultra-violence mode, you're pretty much finished with the entire game. Why? Well, the 5th difficulty, Nightmare, is not worth it at all. When you select it, you get a message that asks, are you sure? This skill level isn't even remotely fair.
So the game literally acknowledges when you play it, it's like, are you sure you want to do this? This is some bullshit, dude. And yet he's gonna complain for 10 minutes about how it's bullshit. Like, I gotta be real, earlier today I was playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, and I was really enjoying it, having a lot of fun. Up until I got to a part where every room had multiple liquors and a Mr. X, and I had literally 0 ammo or grenades or anything. And I realized that I basically used everything that was on the map, and my only option was to completely restart the game. Now, if the game had started and told me, hey, you might want to just, like, I don't know, knife a couple more guys or something like that, it might have made it a little better when I realized that I basically just fucked myself. But, you know, Doom does that, and it's just like, hey, this is gonna be some shit. You don't want to do this. And yet he's gonna complain for 10 minutes about it, so...
If you select yes and start playing, you'll soon find out why. Watch this.
Okay, now we need to point out, did he do this earlier too?
First person shoot.
Yeah, it's Doom 2! This is Doom 2! Why did you lie to us and say that this was Doom when you're clearly playing Doom 2?
And you're correct. But if you try to avoid every single enemy, that isn't a smart thing to do because the AI is really increased. Every creature fires faster. Former soldiers, sergeants, commandos.
Wow, it's almost like it's hard.
And Spider Mastermind's accuracies are at their max. Projectiles like fireballs are sped up a lot. The damage you take has increased more than usual. And worst of all, the monsters respawn every 22 seconds. Not cool.
Not cool, guys. Dylan is the master of cool. He will tell you. So there's some good tips and tricks here. I want to share them with you. Most of the video actually is tips and tricks.
I thought of myself. 1. Never go after every enemy. Just run.
Even though you just said to not... okay.
Only kill the ones that are at an angle. To do so, start running at about 4 boost, enabling you...
Now, some of his tips and tricks are actually not terrible.
You can outrun enemies faster and round corners more quickly. If this isn't easy for you, you're better off having on the turbo option. Thank goodness that option's there. Number 3, only use really useful weapons.
Guys, don't use the weapons that are bad. Use the weapons that are good. Hot tip and trick. I wouldn't be surprised if this is where the shoot the cyber demon until he's dead meme comes from. Like, yeah. Tips and tricks, guys. Don't try to punch a cyber demon, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, great tip.
This includes the chainsaw, the combat shotgun, the chain gun, the rocket launcher, the plasma rifle, and especially the BFG.
So again, basically every gun except for the fucking except for like the pistol and the like I guess basic shotgun. It's confusing because in Doom 2 they don't have the combat shotgun, like that's the super shotgun. I've never heard anybody call it the combat shotgun, but they don't have that. They have the regular shotgun, but yet he calls this Doom Nightmare Mode, so I don't know, but yeah, like basically just use every weapon that isn't a starting weapon. The chainsaw isn't very good, by the way. I mean, I don't know, maybe people who know how to play the game are good with it, but for me, I guess the chainsaw is good if you're not trying to fight anything that has hit scan weapons. The chainsaw kind of is just asking for you to get hit, but
1,000. These weapons can kill creatures really fast and you will need them. Everything else in your arsenal is just crap.
Yeah, all 2 other guns are just crap.
If you come upon a berserk pack, don't even use your fist because it's way too slow against monsters, and before you even get a chance to kill one, you're done for. The rocket launcher...
You're done for!
And the BFG...
I love the editing of this.
...are the most useful because they kill the fastest, and in some cases, small enemies take...
I really don't know if the rocket launcher is necessarily the most useful. I don't know. I don't know a lot of people who would play Doom 2 and not, like, default to the super shotgun on most circumstances. I mean, the rocket launcher is good against, like, some enemies, but it takes so long to hit them. Like, even against, like, a cyber demon, you're better off with the super shotgun.
Longer to respawn if they explode. Moving on to Numero 4. Play ultraviolence mode many, many times. This way you'll know what positions the enemies are at.
Guys, try to be good at the game before you try it on the hardest difficulty.
Every secret area in the game.
Try to know the levels before you do the hardest difficulty.
Enough. Safety tip number 6, class. Try to use
number 6 class. He starts doing a fucking accent for no reason. Very good.
Crossfire method when you get the chance. Once the bad guys start fighting each other, get out of there and fast. Never sit around to watch the show. Tip 7.
That is actually not a terrible tip. I mean, usually you want to be involved a little bit, but yeah, you try to game the enemies to fight each other as much as you can.
Set the screen to a very good view, meaning that you can see everything really well. In other words, don't play like this.
Yeah, who would ever play like this? This review came out in 2007. Why would you assume anybody would play it like this? What I love also about this is that this whole video, he's playing like base DOS Doom. Like, even in 2007, there were tons of fucking source ports that could have, like, mouse control at the very fucking least. And yet he's playing this in, like it just came out. I mean, props for authenticity, I guess, but fucking nobody plays it like that.
Playing with a small screen and low resolution is never a smart thing to do. You can't see enemies in the distance well enough when going fast, and you might even get into a situation where the pixels fool you into thinking there's someone there.
Why would you play it on that size? I am so confused. It's like, hey guys, pro tip, don't play fucking Crisis at 320 by 240 because you might miss a couple details.
So this is how the screen should look like. Full screen and high details. Oh, and here's a really useful trick. Set the gamma correction to the point where it's so bright, you can see monsters in dark areas without the aid of amplification visors.
Which is a little bit like cheating, I don't know.
It'll look like this. Now you have a much better chance at taking out creatures. If you happen to own a slow computer, do yourself a favor and get a fast one, like a Power Mac G3.
Get yourself a fast one. Was this video made in 1995? Like, who did you make this video for? You're telling people to get a fast computer. This came out in 2007. This computer looks like it's older than me. What is happening? What the fuck? Do yourself a favor and get a real fast computer. You're gonna want at least a Pentium. Maybe even a Pentium 2. I don't know. That might be a little too much.
Unsmooth, slow gameplay can lead to the biggest death rate ever seen in a video game. Tip EIGHT. Use headphones.
Someone in chat says, if you're homeless, just buy a home for it.
Because the game uses stereo sound, wearing headphones can give you a bigger chance at hearing where the creatures are as they growl.
Again, it's weird because some of his tips aren't wrong. Like, that is a good tip if you're playing Doom. You know, like, put on headphones. You can hear specifically where the fireballs are coming from or whatever. That is actually a good tip, but it's amazing that it's surrounded in, like, buy a better computer if you are currently playing Doom on a TR-85.
You can immediately tell if a
fucking TI. What is the calculator? Is it, yeah, I think it's TI-84 or whatever. Which, ironically, it does have a Doom port. But
is on your left or right, since the speakers are right up against your ears. It would also be wise to turn off the music so you can hear them more clearly. And finally, tip number 9, which is probably the most important. Use the mouse for quick turning / firing.
Use the mouse. Yeah, maybe if you weren't playing on the original Doom 2 in the year 2007, you could play Doom 2 on an Xbox 360 at this point. Someone in chat said it right at best. They said Half-Life 2 came out in 2004. This video is 3 years after Half-Life 2, and he's telling us, hey, pro tip, use a mouse.
And set the controls to quick-to-access ones. This means setting the keys to ones that are really tiny.
Wait, did he say to turn the music off? Oh, that sucks, Dylan. Come on. You're better than this.
Distance away from each other. My recommendation is setting movement to the arrow keys with always strafe on, then setting fast to control, and finally setting action to 0 on the numeric keypad. That way it looks like this. Or this.
Oh my god. Oh my god! Like, this is actually how people would have played it, like, the day that Doom 2 came out. Also, but yeah, this is so fucking dated, dude. Jesus Christ. You know, I in 2007, I was still rocking, like, a GameCube. It took me until, like, 2009 before I had a PS2. And I bought my first 360 in, like, 2014. I thought I had it, like, bad. I thought I was behind on the times, but this man is out here in 2007, the year that Mario Galaxy came out. He is out here playing Doom as if color monitors are a new thing.
If you're left-handed. Also, about the mouse. Make sure the mouse pad is clean before using, and if you're using a trackball mouse, check the inside to see if it's clean as well, and is fully functional. To turn the fastest, put the mouse sensitivity to
trackball mouse. I can't believe that. I wasn't gonna do this whole video, but like, he goes back to camera now. Oh yeah, this is the part where he tells you, hey, hot tip, don't play the game on the Super Nintendo.
Of the Doom series with a much easier chance of getting through this near impossible gameplay, like the Super Nintendo version of Doom 1.
Wait, what?
Demons never respawn.
Oh my god, he's telling you to play the Super Nintendo version of Doom. Oh, I need to know this man's opinions on the Game Boy Advance Doom port.
And projectiles don't go fast. But in the computer versions, it's a whole different ballgame. Even if you've got the
what is this music?
most useful weapons in your inventory, the monsters get to do it.
I feel like every person in chat when I start the stream with a weird song, I'm just like, what am I listening to? There's like flutes.
Whatever the heck they want. They hardly ever miss you. So many of them are around every corner. 90% of the time you aren't fast enough to kill them, and even if you make the tiniest mistakes, you are dead.
Oh, is that a song from Doom? Maybe I forgot that one. But yeah, again, you're just complaining that Doom on hardest difficulty is hard.
Screw this difficulty! I don't even
Hey, watch the language there, young man.
know why I forced myself to play it. I did, however.
I love this. Like, even here where he's playing through Doom on the hardest difficulty, and he's like, he's getting mad. He's so close to understanding why people who make reviews of shitty games might want to, you know, scream and yell about the shitty games. He's so close to getting it.
Or find out one good
So
thing
it looks like his wall is on fire.
about respawning. Certain items also come back as well. That's right, certain items also reappear. Like, medkits will reappear in one area, health potions will reappear in another area, and the list goes on. But I am not positive if they reappear all the time in every...
Alright, so he keeps going off, and that's his review of Doom on the hardest difficulty. He's got some videos about, like, walkthroughs of Ocarina of Time, custom skaters in Tony Hawk. He's got this thing. The last thing I'd like to show from Dylan today, we're going to be moving along. This has gone on way too long. But the last thing I want to show is, is it the parkour one, or is it this? I think it's this one. Where he responds to somebody named Ian is bored. I guess that's like a Smosh thing? Oh yeah, Smosh subseries, Ian is bored. And he's responding to that, and he's trying to do, like, push-ups and stuff.
I just curled 16 pounds 30 times. That is a lot heavier than a half jug of milk, so...
Our man is out here gaining, and he is gonna take the fight to the game reviewers, okay? Okay, here's the good part. Alright, so that was Dylan Guptill, everybody. Thank you for watching. Now, we're gonna be moving along. Hey, thanks for making it all the way to the end of the video. This one really hit different with all the Mom and Chris Chan related stuff, and it came... The streams that these come from were like a month or two before the news dropped, so yeah, this is a video from a different time, but... big thanks as usual to my $20 and up Patreon friends Brent Thornton, Zach Carter, Sam Dink Dink, Cry, Patrick Foley, Andrew Koenig, James Hyphen, Boiling Guy, Alistair the Radio Demon, Jessica Shepard, Grand Admiral Urine Fetus, Vince Bear, Baphomet Babe, Riddle of Lightning, and Ares, as well as my top boy, Mr. or Mrs. Xylax. Thank you very, very much. Yeah, this is a little one that I made to coincide with the Sonic movie, and I might have something else coming out that's also kind of Sonic-themed in the next couple days, because you know me, I'm a big ol' Sonic loser, so that's my bag. Yeah, take it easy, folks. Sonic penis.